What the ants just made a home inside of my mirror? Do I just ride and hope that they blow off without biting me? I'm like already late for this event. I guess we're just gonna ride and hope that they blow off, because it seems like they're starting to go away a little bit. Maybe. All right, fingers crossed. Dude, what the f? Yeah, I have to pull over here and do something about this. Look at how many of them are coming. What the f? This is not a great start to this. I need to figure this out, and I need to figure this out fast. Can I take this mirror off with the tools that I have? Please tell me that this will loosen this. Yes. Yeah, we're leaving this mirror behind. Dude, what the f? I feel like they're all over me. Okay. Get off. Yeah, we'll come back for that later, dude. What the hell? Oh my god, dude. Okay. Dude, what the hell? Quite the interesting start to the day, and now we're running late, so I figured I'd do a quick little intro here. Today we're doing our first charity ride, and we're riding Dapper for men's mental health and prostate cancer research and awareness in the Annapolis Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. This one means a lot to me, so I'm excited to take you guys along for the ride.
Perfect.
Welcome back to Life of Birch. This is Birch, and in a sequence of events off camera, we now have Nina looking fine as ever, and you'll notice that we inadvertently matched, because I never said I was wearing red, right? Damn, look at that. Look at that connection. Speaking of sequence of events, they can teach you anything in motorcycle school, but they do not prepare you for an ant infestation. So needless to say, we're running super late. We're meeting at VIN 909 in Annapolis, which is right down the road down here. We're probably like literally 2 minutes away. We're going to go there, hang out, meet some people, see what's going on, and then we're going to get on the road for a 30-mile trip kind of through Annapolis, Edgewater, some back road stuff like that. And while we're doing that, I'll talk to you guys about why DGR means so much to me and also so much to Nina. The men's mental health part has definitely affected me and my friends, and then the prostate cancer, her family has definitely been affected by that. So we'll talk about that along the way. And thank you so much to everyone who donated to DGR. So far, we're at $1,453. We'll see if that goes up by the time we get on the road. Okay, let's go. Where the f do I go? Damn, Toppy! Looking sexy. Give me a hug. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I'm Birch.
Jose.
Nice to meet you. Justin.
Yeah.
You put it on, right?
Yep.
Hell yeah. Thanks for doing it.
Yeah, thanks for raising so much money.
I try. Dude, I know, and I've been intentionally going for it. Oh, Rich is here. What's up, Rich? You said that's Gary?
Yeah, with the blue hat.
I put out an Instagram story about a half hour ago, so we'll see what it...
I've been watching it all morning. You guys like...
I know.
Only $30 above you right now.
Dude, I just go and donate $50 myself. I'm Birch.
How you doing?
We're neck and neck. You and I for first and second. I said I'm doing so well, and then Mr. Gary comes out of nowhere. I looked this morning, I'm like, God.
We were like, we had a goal. We were like, okay, we're coming up.
I know. As of this morning, we were like $30 off, only because somebody felt bad for me and donated like $200 themselves.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's all for a good call.
Yep.
I watch your YouTube channel, man. You got a good channel.
Oh, really?
I subscribe.
I appreciate that. What's up, dude? Mr. Gordo himself. Gotta make my rounds and then take this helmet off. The joys of being a YouTuber. You guys are matching.
I know. I'm Shannon.
Shannon, nice to meet you. I was gonna say, and then he just said you have a Rebel 500.
I do.
Yeah.
My friend Laura is here. She's got a 500. There's another 500 and one more 1100.
Hell yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
Gang.
Yeah. Oh, perks of joining Patreon while I'm shooting a video. Joe Oliver, you're the man. Thank you. I love you. All right, I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of the bike so I can take this frickin' helmet off and drink some water. Life of a YouTuber. It is 87 degrees and sunny, so I'm burning up in this helmet. We're going to do a quick walkthrough of all the bikes that are here, and then I'll pop my helmet off and try to not die. And even though I say that it's 87 and sunny right now, it's worth pointing out that it's supposed to rain in an hour and a half, so we'll see how that goes. We got the Honda Elite. I'm assuming that they're coming with us. Looks like a Yamaha Bolt. I think they're the ones that I actually saw riding here on the way here, so if that was them, I gotta get like a 6-shot to put in and like send it to them or whatever. Got a Sportster, got a Rebel 1100, I'm so used to saying it. Got a Rebel 500, looking good with the Leo Vince exhaust. And then we got Gordo's GN 125. That thing rips. Got another Rebel 500. Got an Indian Rebel 1100. That one is Amir's. Is Amir here with a lady friend? Because there is a helmet on the back. This Triumph is freaking sick, dude. I like that so much. Damn, Triumph Scrambler. That thing is sick. Got the Ducati Diavel. I think I pronounced that right. Top piece bobber black. Another Rebel 500. Damn, all the Rebels. Got another Triumph Scrambler. Another Triumph Shadow. We got Rich leaning on his Indian, and Nina still looking fine as hell. What is this? One of the ST or the R1200T. Then we got a Kawasaki Vulcan S. Oh, with the same Two Brothers exhaust that mine and Amir's bike has. That's sick. I'm looking forward to hearing that. And then we got a BMW R1150R. That thing looks sick. It always throws me off how BMW's the single-sided swing arm is facing this way. I'm used to like Honda's having it face the other way. All right, cool. That was a quick rundown of the bikes. I'm gonna try to not have a heat stroke, and I'll check back in once we're on the road. All right, we got everybody saddling up and getting ready to go. Like I said, we're gonna have about a 30-mile ride, and it sounds like we're gonna have probably 2 or 3 stops, so that will be nice. Give Nina's butt a break, give us a water break, because it is hot as heck. And also it looks like the weather's gonna hold out, so fingers crossed for that. Man, this is so crazy to see, and just so crazy to think about the fact that all these people came together to raise all this money for men's mental health and prostate cancer research. I think they said that the final tally was like just around $8,000. So just this one group of people has raised $8,000 towards men's health, and that's just freaking crazy to think that like this event happens all over the world. And I think they said that between all of the different DGRs this year, they raised about $3 million. Hats off to everyone who raised money. That is so crazy. And it's super cool because I have several people here that I've been friends with for a while, and then we also have some new faces that watch the channel that I haven't met before until today. So it's just a nice little group of people. We got Toppy right there, we got Amir behind us. Couldn't ask for a better day, for real. I mean, aside from the ants, I could have asked for a better day not having an ant infestation. She's honking, she loves it.
Everyone's looking.
Yeah. Damn, and Amir has the gold glasses? Hell yeah. Dude, that's... Yeah. Now, like I said, this ride is super important to both Nina and I for a couple of reasons. The first reason that I'll touch on is Nina's reason, and she actually lost her Uncle Dan to prostate cancer. I think it was a few years ago, so that's really like the main reason why we're doing this. One of the first donations that I got to this ride was Nina's mom, who was best friends with him, and I'm sure lots of you guys watching have had someone that you love or that you're close to be affected by prostate cancer. It's one of the main things that takes men out, so anything that we can do to raise money towards awareness of that and research and just finding ways to detect it as soon as possible and take care of it as easily as possible, that's definitely one of the main priorities here. So rest in peace, Uncle Dan. This ride is for you. And if you guys have a loved one that you've lost from prostate cancer, my heart's with you guys as well. Yeah, we're definitely getting some looks in this neighborhood. This is the neighborhood that you guys know we always come to with like the frickin' mansions overlooking the water. So definitely a higher class area. Probably wondering why a bunch of dapper dudes are riding through on motorcycles. And with that said, I'm realizing it's really cool that like they incorporate the dapper aspect into it, because it makes it so easy to strike up conversations with people. Like, you can raise money and everything, and that's awesome, but like you can also raise awareness just by doing this ride, because you figure you see 40 people rolling through in dapper attire and everything like that, you're gonna start wondering what the hell's going on and ask questions. And that's, I mean, right there, that's a good way to raise awareness. Look at that view, dude. So many ships are lined up. That's wild. So I thought that we were stopping there for some photos, but I guess we're just doing the quick roll through video, and we are headed to the next spot now. Look at this lady waving. I love it, dude. I love it so much. How difficult would it be for you to reach in here and grab batteries? But I also didn't switch it out when we were at the thing because I thought he said we were stopping there. Thank you. Hold it for me, please. This is usually a pretty long red light, so the question is, will I be able to execute a battery swap at this red light? So the answer to that was no, I could not, and the group started going, so I tried to switch it out while we were moving, and it did not go well, and I lost my battery door. So here's to hoping my battery doesn't pop out, and we're able to keep going this entire ride. Why do I do this to myself? At long last, we have found them. Holy crap, what an escapade. And we are back at home base. Couldn't tell if that was a good honk or a bad honk. Alright, I'm gonna take my helmet off and regroup myself and chug some water, and I'll get back to it.
A few moments later.
Alright, as you guys can see, this place cleared out pretty quickly. Well, not pretty quickly. It's been a little while since I took my helmet off. We were trying to drink some water and recuperate and not die. And now the ride is technically over, but we're all going to meet up at Dark Horse right off of Forest Drive, I think it is, right down here in Annapolis for kind of like some after party food, drinks kind of deal. And on the way there, just to wrap things up, I figured I would kind of give you guys my side of the story. We already talked about why the prostate cancer thing was so important to Nina and her family, so I'm going to talk a little bit about just what men's mental health means to me and why this ride is so important to me, and then we'll wrap things up. If you guys have seen my channel before, you know that men's mental health is definitely an important thing to me. I use motorcycles as like an outlet to kind of deal with my mental health stuff. I've talked before about the reason why it's called throttle therapy and the fact that when you get on a bike, really all you can think about is the ride and what's going on, and it really takes all the other stress and everything off of your mind, and that's one of the big reasons that I ride. You guys know that I try to be as open and transparent and honest with you guys as possible, and over the past couple years, if you guys have been around for a little while, you know that I have gone through a lot between just everything, like losing my grandparents, getting divorced, all kinds of stuff, and I've really used the videos and riding as an outlet, and I feel like men's mental health isn't talked about enough, which is why I do that often. I feel like even from a young age, often, like, you know, the girls are the ones that are taught to be soft and emotional, and it's okay to cry, and then the guys are the ones who it's like, nah, you hurt yourself, you better suck it up and deal with it, and we don't talk about our emotions because we're men, you're supposed to be tough and hard, and I don't know, I just really want to see an end to that, because I feel like later in life that turns into men who are afraid to be vulnerable and afraid to talk about their feelings, and that was me for a while, where I kind of played this card where I acted like I didn't have any feelings and I wasn't super emotional just to, like, you know, fit into whatever mold you're supposed to, but the truth is I've always been a super just emotional and just like a really sensitive guy, I guess. So yeah, men's mental health has just been really important to me for that reason, because I want to make it just more like acceptable for guys to talk about their feelings. And I've kind of talked about how bikers are supposed to be these big, scary, tough guys. Why can't you meet up with a bunch of your buddies and go ride and look badass, and then afterwards meet up for some drinks and talk about your feelings and like how sad you've been lately and how you can work through it together, you know? And I just feel like the more a guy thinks he's quote unquote allowed to be sensitive and allowed to have feelings, the more that he's going to feel accepted talking about them, and the more he's going to talk about it, and the more that you talk about it, the more you can work through it and kind of process your issues instead of just like burying them deep, and then it becomes worse and worse. And men die by suicide at an alarmingly higher rate than women do, and I think that lots of that has to do with the fact that we're taught that we can't talk about everything. And you know, I've had friends pass away, whether it be directly from suicide or as a cause of drug addiction, which is, you know, I feel like just another byproduct of trying to find a way to deal with with your feelings in a way that isn't as constructive as being able to talk about it. And not only that, but, you know, I've had a couple of friends that had their fathers unfortunately take their own lives, and it just feels like, I don't know, something that's so preventable. It's just you have to be able and willing to talk about what you're going through. So for me, that is why men's mental health is the big reason why I'm doing this. And like I mentioned, the prostate cancer part of it is very near and dear to Nina and her family. So there's a little look into just the reasoning behind everything. And once again, thank you so much to everybody who went out of their way and donated money to the cause. We raised roughly $1,500. I forget exactly where we ended up, but that's just insane to me. Could not have done this without you guys. Thanks so much for coming along for the ride, and thanks so much for putting up with just the mayhem of us getting lost on the ride and ants coming out of my mirror and all kinds of craziness. Thank you so much to all of the Patreon members. We have 93 of you guys now. I could not be doing this without you guys. Did I already say like, comment, subscribe? I think I did. Love you guys. Peace.
Oh, so basic. Hope you play this. Damn, I prayed it. Nice song, and I became this. Old souls fake it. Pay those placements. Fuck shit. And I'm still waiting on the brighter days. Been a minute, been rough many times more. And I'm kicking rocks to a sky of gray. Praying hard, talk to me before I'm done for.